So you probably watched a ton of videos and read countless articles about dating advice. They all talk about how amazing and fabulous you are, how men should be falling at your feet. Those articles are made for you. This is why they write them, because they know that you will like to read them. Well, today I'm going to subvert all of those expectations and be brutally honest with you instead. So brace yourself, because we're diving into the harsh reality of dating and how to actually prevent getting stood up or ghosted by men. First things first, let's address some common mistakes that women often make. Look, we've all been there, scrolling through the dating apps, thinking that we're hottest catch. I mean, you look at yourself in a mirror with all the makeup, dressed to impress, your hair amazing, and having in mind all the articles that you just read, you think you're the hottest catch out there, and you feel entitled. But here's the truth, the dating market can be tough, and sometimes we overestimate our own value. There are thousands of kinds of men, thousands of flavors of women. There's so many interests, so many preferences. It's like trying to sell a VHS tape in a world that is obsessed with streaming services. Sure, it has some sentimental value, right? But most people just aren't interested anymore. If you're 30, you can hardly compete with somebody who's 20 if people are interested more in 20-year-olds. And if you look at the graphs, if you look at the statistics, it's clear. Men of all ages are mostly interested in women in their most fruitful age, which is around the age of 20 to 25. And we have to remember this fact when we set our expectations. Another mistake we often make is our inability to sympathize with men and see things from their perspective. You need to step into their shoes and understand their fears and insecurities. They all have them, just like you. They're not all heartless creatures who ghost you just for fun. Well, some might, but we'll get to that in a bit. Let's talk about preventing being stood up or getting ghosted. It all starts with setting clear expectations. Don't leave things up in the air like a floating feather waiting for a gust of wind to take it. Make concrete plans and ensure both parties are actually on the same page. If a guy isn't willing to commit to a solid plan, then he's probably as reliable as a weather forecast on April Fool's Day. It's not something you can rely on, and you should expect that. Communication is key, my friends. If you are getting to know someone and you feel like there's a potential, express those feelings and your intentions. Don't keep them to yourself. This is not a game that you can win. You can only get hurt by keeping it to yourself. You know, it's like driving a car without GPS. You're bound to get lost if you don't communicate your destination. Be honest about what you are actually looking for and see if he's on the same wavelength. If he's not, well, it's better to know now rather than invest time and emotions into a dead-end street, right? But here's the thing. Even if you do everything right, there's still a chance of being stood up or ghosted. Like I said, world is full of different kinds of men, different kinds of flavors, different kinds of interests and tastes. It's not like you're going to be liked by everyone. Has that ever happened to you? I doubt it. And I know, it sucks. It's hard. It's like waiting for the next season of your favorite show, only to find out that it got cancelled. I mean, that happens to me all the time. Sometimes people just suck at being adults, and commitment can be scary. It's like when a superhero runs away from the responsibility to save the world because they're afraid of the commitment, of the weight of it. So don't take it personally and don't waste your energy chasing somebody who's actually not willing to chase you back. It's give and take, give and take. Dating can be a roller coaster ride filled with twists and turns and unexpected loops, but by being brutally honest with ourselves, understanding men's perspectives, setting those clear expectations and communicating openly, you can increase your chances of avoiding being stood up or ghosted. Remember, you're a force to be reckoned with, but even superheroes have their kryptonite. Embrace your strengths. Learn from your experiences and keep moving forward. The right person will come along when the time is right, like a rare limited edition vinyl in a sea of digital music. And I don't mean that they will just suddenly appear, that right person will suddenly walk through your door. No, it's like that vinyl in a shop. You have to search for it. So go out there and conquer the dating world, armed with a bit of brutal honesty and a whole lot of self-confidence. And hey, If all else fails, at least we have our favorite TV shows and tub of ice cream waiting for us at home, right? Now, take care, stay fierce, and may the dating odds be ever in your favor. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!